Hey everybody, it's Sue Berryhill, and I'm the owner, rancher, farmer of the Grazing Farmstead. I'm accompanied by Miss Molly and Theo. But hey, I thought I'd share my story real quick, and in the background are a fair number of babies. It's been lambing week-ish, month, since April 8th. So what got me into this? Hey, I was just a girl in Southwest Missouri who decided they wanted more out of life than hanging out at the lake. So I sold my boat, I bought a tractor, I bought some land, and that's where it started. And typical chickens, get a dairy cow, get some beef cattle, ended up selling those beef cattle. While I did have a few sheep, and then I entered in really sheep full-time, so to speak, after the day job's over. But what's exciting is I started with the base of a parasite-resistant St. Croix from my friends in Kansas City. Ben and Elizabeth on borrowed ground is their farm. So the cool thing is Ben and Elizabeth don't own land. And how the devil can you make it work? Well, they've got working super hard, and they've got a goats on the go operation, and they also have St. Croix sheep. I then added some Katahdins because I really wanted a broader, beefier sheep. And last year I stumbled into this breed called the Australian White, and I didn't understand. Met a few people, and I met a friend, and now she's an awesome friend who's just so passionate about this breed. And I didn't really understand, talked to a few folks, but it wasn't really until I saw those sheep firsthand, the embryos, the percentages, and I was convinced, because the rate of gain is incredible. Am I feeding a little bit of Chefe hay or alfalfa right now? Maybe a scoop or two of grain. Yep, I am doing it for peak lactation. I think there are some watch outs in and around feeding grain ahead of lambing season, because these babies get big. And you don't want them too big before birth. But that's another story for another day. But hey, I wanted to just say, the Australian White sheep is incredible. I can get to 60 plus pounds on grass, and I'm doing netting. And so this is probably a 3-acre-ish paddock, a little bit bigger, but that's kind of what I had to work with, and it just made sense. And then I have shelters. Some of them are commercially made and others are homemade. But this gives me enough shelter for my awesome livestock guardian dogs, as well as my sheep when the weather gets super nasty. So I just wanted to introduce myself on an amazing Thursday night and wish you the best. If you have questions on the Australian White, hey, we're building a community down here in Southwest Missouri. And that's what it's about. It's not about selling you a thing. All I'm gonna have is percentage boys for sale. And who knows? I'm not there yet, but I'm just here to help others, serve others, along with the community we're building. We've got some great producers down here that just want to do the same thing. So, help others. Our farm's open. We're happy to show you what's worked well. And honestly, I've had some bumps in the road. What hasn't worked well? So we're making change, and we're trying to learn together. But follow me on the Grazing Farmstead Facebook. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, or actually have a presence here, and we'll do what we can. So thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you next time. Have an awesome evening. Bye-bye.